And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and it's been a while. I've been really busy. Again, when this video is being recorded, I have construction going on, so the audio might be a little weird too, because I'm, at a different location during some home improvements. And yeah, so when we last left off, I believe we had finished most of the house. Before starting our recording, I took a look around to see what needed to be done here, and it's really just this room and the yard. So we're going to probably need to get going on that as much as we need to here. And yeah, so let's get to it. So furniture-wise, this is a dining room, so let's grab a dining room table. Really could grab whatever we want, but if we have something... How about this? Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good size. And we're gonna need some chairs. Oh yeah. Got a lighter white wood there. But yeah, so we're gonna keep continuing from where we left off. We've got a ton of houses still to go. When I started, I took a look at what we got, and again, it takes about roughly 2 to 3 episodes to do one house. So yeah, we got a lot of work on this. I got to do, even though it doesn't look like we have many homes left. The homes are getting bigger, and it's not a bad thing. I don't want anybody to assume I'm making this sound like it's a bad thing. But it's a very busy thing. No question. With no question about that. So okay, I either go Emmy or I don't, just to make it easy. May as well do Emmy, I guess, because we're right here. So let's do the stove here, because this is the only side that doesn't have a window. So put the stove and oven there. No. That doesn't look right. That looks right. Okay, so I think I had it right the first time. Derp. Didn't look right when I put it in, but it's just what I know. And then just put... We could put a refrigerator right in here, so I'm gonna leave that rather open for that, because we can wrap the rest of the kitchen around, as far as I'm concerned. Those aren't cabinet doors. Not ready for that yet. No, I don't think there's an Emmy dishwasher. Yeah, there is not. Now, there's a dishwasher here. Not like anyone will notice. That's too big. We need the smaller cabinet if we want it to fit. And then clearly we can go around the other side. Hopefully it'll fit. Doesn't it doesn't. Maybe, I don't know if that other one would have fit in there regardless anyway. Maybe this one's a little bigger. Let's use the same size as the other one. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's any kind of break from this. So here's what we'll do. Reprieve or anything. Let's sell that. We're just gonna do it this wide. And because of that, actually, we could put the fridge. Fridge won't fit there. Still rather have the bigger fridge over here, to be honest with you. So before we do that, I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of a cough, guys. I don't know what's gotten over me. I'm not gonna do the fancier stove loadout. I'm just gonna do something rather simple. Try to move things along, you know. So let's go to electronic equipment, kitchen. I mean, I know these cabinets seem a little low, but we're just really tall. No, we'll raise this. Sounded good in my head, man. I was convincing myself. Oh, okay, still not centered. There we go. The centeredness is gonna get, friend. Alright, and then, boink. There we go. And there's, you know, we can have this wall can be empty for now. You could theoretically put little shelves over here and whatnot, but I think we're good for this kitchen. Alright, so these two rooms are rather done. So now we have an exterior to work on. Kind of burnt out from all the gardening, to be fair. And here's what's weird is I've taken a bit of a hiatus from this game, and it's not just from construction as well. It's just a bit because I kind of needed it to be you know, objective when it comes to playing this game. But I'll tell you, man, if you love home decor, you've got hours of gameplay. If you like this style of game, I would say it's pretty hard to get through the whole entire game. It's quite a rush, though. I'll tell you, getting as far as we've gotten, and you know, doing as much as we've done. So I really think you get out of this game as much as you put into it. But I will be glad when we're closer to the end here. I think we still got like 6 houses to go, or so. No, but one of them might be an exterior only, so if that's the case, I think we'll power through that one and not go too crazy. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on the game is definitely strong, and I have no problem with them having lots and lots and lots of content. Being a completionist to a degree in a game like this is a little rough. Because you define this game's the experience you have with this game based on how much completionist stuff you want to do. But I'll tell you though, if you really like home decorating and stuff, and you like making things look really nice, you're gonna get a lot of gameplay out of it. And I think the other issue is there's not enough variable content. So, like the HGTV thing is nice. It's a nice change of pace. And then once you beat that, then you're back to doing just the home remodels again. There's nothing to really break that monotony up. And adding the gardens, I don't think helped as much as you would think it would. It just other than the whole house looks nice, because before the garden expansion, when you finished a house, the yard looked like crap. The yards just looked awful. And maybe they had the gardening expansion in mind, and that's why they left it alone. But when the game was released. Okay. Which is fine. So this episode may be a little on the shorter side because I'm really just trying to complete this house. We'll do a little bit because we want to start, if my brain remembers, which it tends not to. If I can remember objectively. Competing gardens was a good idea. Me remembering what followed each theme is going to be kind of meh, but I think we were going with the American themes, very light touches, and only getting maybe 15 to 20% bonus increase, but that easily paid for what we installed, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel that that's a route we should continue pursuing. Okay, so we've generally mowed the lawn. We gotta trim the edges here. The only negative to doing this is freaking trees constantly in my way. Okay, I think this back wall, yeah. We'll get that going. Alright, so now we just do the house perimeter. I think that's it. Okay. First thing for furniture here is, number one, we've got a gorgeous view. We should put some stuff out for that view. Let's do... One thing I'll say is living in a beach area myself, I know that a lot of people do this kind of stuff. They will put chairs, everything they've got facing that one fucking direction to ensure that they get optimal viewing. Which is kind of silly, because then you start seeing like 20, not 20, that's me being a little hyperbolic. But you start seeing like 8 to 12 chairs all facing like one freaking crazy direction. And you're just like, wait, why? Why? But it's weird. It is something they do. Now, we could do a pool over here. Pool relatively done. I'm not gonna do, like I said, I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time on this yard that I'm not personally that interested in doing. I guess it is because I've taken quite a long break from playing, and that's, you know, to a degree that's my fault. But, well, it is and it isn't, because once the house remodel's done, man, oh god, that'll be seventh heaven. For those of you who've been following this channel for a long time, you guys know, like, in summer, it's the hardest thing in the world to record because it gets so hot that it's the nastiest place to be. And you know, you can hear things like fans running in the background and stuff. It's not loud, but you might be able to hear some of that stuff. And over the years, I've just been very disappointed that I could not provide the best experience. But I'm getting HVAC put in, and, you know, getting air conditioning and all that. And it's just the construction is taking forever. If anybody ever gets if any of you ever get your homes redone in real life, my suggestion is very simple. Do it a little bit at a time. Don't hire one contractor to do all of it, because they're going to get overwhelmed. And they clearly, maybe if they were doing one or two things for you, they'd be okay. But then micromanaging every element is absolutely absurd. And they can't seem to find one that can actually do it, all of it, and do it, you know, timely, and, you know, understand what needs to be done. And it's just been absolute chaos trying to get anything done. So that's my recommendation for those of you who are thinking about actually, you know, renovating your homes in real life, outside of this game. Be wary about doing it, and know that if you're going to do a whole house renovation, don't put all of your faith in one group of people, because they will be able to do some things really well and then other things really poorly. And the things they do poorly are going to be important things that then they got to spend like 2 weeks doing what should have taken them like 3 or 4 days, maybe 3 days to do. And that's me, you know, I make it sound like it's like horrible, but it is taken quite a while to get anything done. So at certain junctures, but here's the thing: when things start getting done because everything's been figured out, it's done very quickly. It's just goes to what I said, though. What do you do when the blind's leading the blind to get stuff done? Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about my problems. I don't know why. It's just good to vent, I guess, a little bit when you're frustrated and you're, you know, somewhat displaced because of the work being done. And when you get back in there, it'll be nice. Yeah, it's not much of a yard. Maybe that's the other reason I've been holding off on, you know, recording this. You know what? It actually makes sense in my brain that that would be a reason why. I don't know really too many bushes that would be good to put in. Do we have big flowers? Yes, we do. Here we go. See if this will get us a little further along here. I don't want it to go down the driveway, though. So like I said, this will definitely be a shorter episode. Just because. Ooh. It seems dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It doesn't look that bad. It just doesn't look terrible. You know what? I'm gonna take one thing back. Let's go. The peaking. They're gonna see me in my swimsuit. These I gotta freaking put in the ground, don't I? Put these in, and I think we'll call it. And then I'll probably share my game plan with you guys back at the workhouse. Come on, you. So it's got a basic little yard going. I think we're good. I think we're good to go, guys. This will be another house done. Submit to garden. Let's go with American or Americana. It's definitely not English or modern. Oh, look at that. We're pretty good. Nice. So let's put on auction. So let me see. We spent 20 grand on top of that. So we spent about roughly 210,000. Wow. That garden gave us almost an extra 100 grand. So we will, I don't want it to glitch. That's a lot of money. So let's just accept the offer. And there is a living room. That guy's a jackass. Alright. So relatively simple finish here, which is nice. Don't know why it's not showing all. Oh, you know why? Because we had to stop. I had to stop, and then so it doesn't show the way the house looked when we were working in it. That's alright. Oh, they really do care about them plants more than they care about the amenities. Alright, so we're gonna head back to our tiny little work shack, and then we'll get an idea of what we're looking at going forward here. Let's see here. So, okay, we have 8 houses. 9, I said 9, I think. No, I might have said 6. I don't remember. But we've got 8 houses still to go here, and we're getting into some of the cooler ones before we get to the one I know you all are excited to see at the end there. We sold a lot of houses, which has been pretty nuts. $31 houses with 8 to go. That puts us at 39, plus the one we have already, which is 40. So 40 houses, with some of these houses taking several episodes to complete. I think this next one will be maybe on the shorter side, but only slightly. And this one is definitely going to be a 2 to 3er. And every one after that's probably going to be a 3-episode house or so. Which means we've got our work cut out for us, for sure. But I am excited to start moving things along and getting to these other homes. I'd like to see if we can knock this guy out in an episode, but I doubt it. I doubt this. At the rate and speed that we've been able to do it, it's been very unlikely. But I am glad to say that we're back and we're getting more of these homes and houses done. I mean, they're not going to be as detailed as, let's say, this house, but, you know, they're getting done and we're getting closer and closer to where I perceive Endgame to be. And it's just baby steps, but we are definitely getting there. I may not have put HVAC, I think, in that last house, now that I'm thinking about it, in one of the rooms, but I think we're okay. I think we are. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, you bet your ass we're going to be pumping out more of these homes in due course, of course. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next time.